2 hours later, I saw what would become the most traumatic sight of my life in that mirror. The speck had taken shape. Something human-like, or almost, was running right in the place where the white spot had been. It wasn't just white. Albino, maybe, but even that doesn't quite describe it. It didn't radiate darkness. It was light. Light with shadows that defined the edges of its limbs as it stretched and tensed its muscles. The thing was running. I pushed the car to its limit. Not the legal limit, the car's limit. But I couldn't shake it. The smell inside the car changed. Sulfur, burnt flesh, and motor oil filled the air. The road was straight. The thing was running. I couldn't see its face. No clothes, no real details. It was bright as day, but that very brightness made it impossible to make out its body. And I don't think I've explained this part yet. It was running on all fours. I had an hour left to drive, an hour during which I began to feel thuds on the trunk door, an hour during which the engine in my chest throbbed in sync. I cried, fearing for my life. That hour ended when I reached the border city, and the glowing creature veered off into the woods by the roadside, just as the scenery was shifting from rural to urban. It vanished into the woods just as quickly as it had come. I didn't stop until I reached a gas station on the city's main avenue, on the Brazilian side. The night shift workers were just starting. They asked me what was wrong, half laughing at how I was trembling and looking all around me. I told them what had happened, and their smiles disappeared. They gave me a glass of water. The oldest one in Spanish told me, "No vuelvas por la misma ruta. Esa cosa te está esperando." Don't go back the same way. That thing is waiting for you. I finally made it to the house where I was buying the fridge. I explained the delay, and they gave me the same advice in a mix of Spanish and Portuguese. But the family's elder, who had been sitting on the porch, stood up and told me in thick but clear Portuguese, "Quando você for embora, não volte para onde mora. Aquela coisa não o espera na estrada. Aquela coisa o espera em casa. When you leave, don't go back to where you live. That thing isn't waiting for you on the road. It's waiting for you at home."